Ever wondered why a simple pill can banish your headache or how insulin manages diabetes? Welcome to the fascinating world of pharmacology. It's an essential science that touches every one of us, every day, often without us even realizing it. From that first cup of caffeinated coffee in the morning that clears the cobwebs from our minds, to the antihistamines that keep seasonal allergies at bay, pharmacology is there, ensuring our bodies function at their best. Pharmacology, at its core, is the science of drugs. It delves into the mysteries of how substances interact with our bodies to prevent, treat, or manage diseases. It's the reason why antibiotics can combat infections, and painkillers can soothe aching muscles. It's the magic that transforms a simple pill into a life-saving remedy or a tool for maintaining health. So pharmacology is the magic behind your medicine. But how does it work? Stay with me to unravel this mystery. Now that you know the importance of pharmacology, it's time to delve deeper into its fundamentals. At its core, pharmacology is the science that explores how substances interact with living organisms to produce a change in function. These substances, which we commonly refer to as drugs, can come from a variety of sources, including plants, animals, and even laboratories. But what exactly is a drug? Broadly speaking, a drug is any chemical substance other than food that alters the physiological function of living organisms. It could be an aspirin you take for a headache, the insulin a diabetic person needs, or even the chemotherapy drugs used in treating cancer. Now, let's touch on how these drugs interact with our bodies. This is where the two main branches of pharmacology, pharmacodynamics and pharmacokinetics, come into play. Pharmacodynamics, in simple terms, is what the drug does to the body. It studies the biochemical and physiological effects of drugs and their mechanisms of action. For instance, how does an antacid neutralize stomach acid? Or how does an antibiotic kill bacteria? These are the questions pharmacodynamics seeks to answer. On the other hand, pharmacokinetics is what the body does to the drug. It explores how the body absorbs, distributes, metabolizes, and excretes drugs. This branch of pharmacology is crucial in understanding how long it takes for a drug to start working, how long its effects last, and when it leaves the body. So, pharmacology is not just about discovering new drugs, but also about understanding how they can be used effectively and safely. It's a fascinating field that combines elements of biology, chemistry, and medicine, and is instrumental in improving human health and well-being. In essence, pharmacology helps us understand how drugs work in our bodies, and how our bodies respond in turn. Got all that? Don't worry if it seems like a lot, it's time for a quick recap. Let's take a moment to revisit the highlights of our journey into the world of pharmacology. We started by discussing the everyday importance of pharmacology. It's fascinating to realize that it's not just a science confined to laboratories, but it's intricately woven into our daily lives. It's in the aspirin you take for a headache, the antihistamines for those pesky allergies, and even the caffeine in your morning coffee. It's all around us, influencing how we manage health and disease. Then, we delved into the basics of pharmacology. We learned that pharmacology is the study of drugs, their origins, and their effects on the body. It's the science that helps us understand why certain substances can relieve pain, cure diseases, or even enhance our athletic performance. It's a fascinating field that merges biology, chemistry, and medicine to improve human health. We also talked about how drugs can come from a variety of sources. They can be derived from plants like the painkiller morphine from the opium poppy. They can be created in a lab, like many of our modern antibiotics. Or they can be produced by living organisms, like insulin, which is now often made using genetically modified bacteria. Next, we touched on the different branches of pharmacology. Clinical pharmacology, for instance, focuses on the use of drugs in patients, while pharmacodynamics explores how drugs interact with their targets in the body. Each branch plays a vital role in developing new drugs and understanding their effects. So, you see, pharmacology is a vast and varied field. It's a crucial part of our healthcare system, and whether we realize it or not, it plays a significant role in our daily lives. Remember, pharmacology is not just for scientists or doctors. It's a part of our everyday lives, influencing how we manage health and disease. Thanks for joining this journey into the world of pharmacology.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.